Richard already has part of the grandstand named in his honor, and Bobby Allison was honored the same way today, and he also serves as the honorary starter now atop the flag stand here at Dover Downs. For the start, here's Barney Hall.
Field off turn number 4. They're about to find out what they can do on this new concrete surface. Down to the line, Bobby Allison puts the green flag in there, and they're underway to turn 1. On the break, Jeff Gordon sets sail all by himself, single file. He leads them over to turn 2.
Gordon gets out in front of Ward Burton, side by side for third. Bobby Labonte there on the inside of John Andretti. That's a drag race now in the back straightaway with Jeff Bodine waiting for one of the lanes to open up in turn 3.
Bobby Labonte very, very quick in that half-hour practice this morning, but so is Ward Burton, who goes for the lead. Out of turn 4, Burton low side, inside of Jeff Gordon. Ward Burton leads lap number 1 here at Dover, back to the first corner.
Jeff Gordon back into the second spot. Bobby Labonte now has sole possession of third. They've got about 5 car lengths ahead of Jeff Bodine. He rides fourth, and John Andretti now finds himself battling for 5th or 6th. Sterling Martin up alongside, and Ricky Craven knocking on the door there behind.
Not the place to be in that outside groove, and that's where John Andretti gets hung up out there. Now he's in trouble in turn number 4. Car gets sideways. He goes head on into the concrete wall up in turn number 4, and in the melee, there's going to be 5 or 6 other cars. Ricky Craven gets a piece of that. So does Bobby Hamilton. As a matter of fact, about a third of the field is stacked up at the bottom of the apron of the racetrack up in turn number 4.
Morgan Shepherd is there, Rusty Wallace, Mark Martin, Terry Labonte, and Chuck Bound. The Elton Sawyer car is involved. So is Ricky Rudd. Lake Speed is up against the wall. Crashed in the front end is Dale Jarrett's automobile. Bobby Hillen taking over the 77 car this week that Davy Jones has been driving. He's involved. That car is severely damaged. Everybody now starting to pull away, at least those that are able, with their air deflector flaps in the air, stuck wide open. But many others come down pit road to avoid the carnage on the main straightaway out of turn number 4.
That all started when John Andretti was hung up on the outside coming through 3 and 4. The car broke loose with him. He tried to save it, almost did for a second. It turned around and went into that outside wall and bounced right down in the middle of the racetrack, and thus collected about 7 or 8 other cars that are going to sustain a lot of damage.
Ricky Craven was the second car that really got involved, and Ricky tried to save it and was able to do so. He's not feeling well. He burned his feet rather badly in his NASCAR Busch Series car here yesterday. So Ricky was in somewhat of a degree of ill humor today. But right now, Mark Martin's climbed from his car. Dale Jarrett has climbed from his car.